Okay, so tonight, sorry y'all, this is my dirty hair day and I'm just a mess. But I did try to get back to yoga today with my broken toe, and I was able to do about three-fourths of the activities, of the poses, activities. But I read something. I was also able to meditate this morning after yoga. It was fantastic. A friend of mine shared a meditation that she had gone to recently, and it was fantastic. And the conferences I've gone to this past year, we've done a lot of talking about mindfulness. And you guys, that's exactly what it sounds like. It's mindfulness. It's being aware. It's living in the present moment, not worrying about the past or the future, but being aware of everything around you, being aware of your senses, and not trying to move into anywhere else, but being present in the moment. So that's mindfulness. It sounds simple. How many of us can do it? I mean, our brains are like, whoa, like a lot of tabs open up here. So especially women are using their whole brain. They're guys are very good at doing one thing at a time. Women, no, we've got like 10,000 things happening up here at any given time. So for women in particular, being mindful can be difficult. But I read this article. I thought it was fascinating. I was telling the kids about it on the way home from school today, about Steve Jobs. So you guys know, well, I'm gonna get my ages right. He died, I think pancreatic cancer when he was 56, which is very young, way too young. But they said that after he died, that I don't know how they discovered this, if it was an autopsy, I don't know, brain scan, but that his brain was technically 27 years old. It was that of a 27-year-old. And they think it's because he practiced, he called it a discipline of mindfulness, of Zen mindful meditation. He did 30 minutes a day. And so I was looking at it, trying to figure this type of meditation out, because meditation's not easy when you start, y'all. It's similar to the Yang method. It's like Zen Buddhist or Taoist type of meditation. So I'm gonna tell y'all how this works. Basically, I'm gonna read his quote first. This is from Steve Jobs. I'm gonna read Steve Jobs' quote first, and then I'll tell you how I did it. Okay, so in a quote, Steve Jobs, "If you just sit and observe, you will see how restless your mind is. If you try to calm it, it only makes it worse." True story. "But over time, it does calm, and when it does, there's room to hear more subtle things. That's where your intuition starts to blossom, and you start to see things more clearly and be in the present more. Your mind just slows down, and you see a tremendous expanse in the moment. You see so much more than you could see before." Who doesn't want that? Please give me Steve Jobs' mind. So anyway, they kind of explained how you do it. And so basically there's a few steps. Like, you start off sitting in a comfortable, like crisscross applesauce, and with like on a low pillow a little bit, so that you don't hurt your back. Especially for those of us who are older. So like prop up, and he did on a low pillow. And he would close his eyes, and the first week he just did 5 minutes a day. Y'all, we can find 5 minutes. If we can't, we don't have a life. 5 minutes a day, and he would just stop and listen to his mind. And he said it's what they call the monkey mind, which is all the chatter, all the thoughts that are just like constantly going on. And you don't try to calm it down. The first week, 5 minutes a day, you just listen to it and observe. Be conscious, just observe the thoughts going on in your mind. Like how many crazy, then your mind just pings from thought to thought. It's crazy. But listen to those thoughts and just observe them and see how chaotic it is up there. And then after about a week, he says to start listening for, let your monkey mind start calming down a little, and listen for your ox mind, which is the slower, quieter part of your brain. And they said that usually you only hear that part of your brain in moments of like epiphanies, like, light bulb moments. That's sad, y'all. but it can be done, and you just let the monkey mind slow down and start becoming more and more aware of the ox mind. And then, I know this may sound crazy, y'all, but I promise you, Steve Jobs can't be wrong. Then once you start to get, the guy that read the article said, he said, I practice the same type of meditation, which after interviewing Steve Jobs, I would too. And he said what he did is he imagined the monkey going to sleep as the ox was waking. And I thought that was pretty cool because I'm a visual learner. And so I thought, man, I'm going to use that because my monkey mind, woo, it's a circus at times. So this ox mind, as it comes awake, then it's like he said, you start to become more and more aware of your subconscious and being present in the moment and letting the really creative parts of your brain and the subconscious that wants to talk to you but can't get through for all the clutter, you can actually hear your thoughts, your deep down thoughts and your creativity. And he said your tremendous expanse in the moment, more clear, your intuition. Sorry, I couldn't think of the other word. Your intuition, which that's always important. We always need more intuition. So basically, let's see if I had anything else to share. Oh, I was so excited. So basically, just saying that Steve Jobs was not just a pioneer of computers. He was also a pioneer of the brain and of mindfulness. So anyway, if you guys are interested, I challenge you to give it a try. I'm going to start all over just listening to my thoughts. I haven't done the 5-minute listening to my thoughts. I've been trying to shoot for 30 minutes. Just hard to find, but that's what your car is for, y'all. If you've got kids and a job and a business and everything, that's what your car is for. Find a quiet parking lot. At the back of Target's great. Nobody's walking. These moms are not parking in the back of Target. They're parking right up front. They will drive around for 30 minutes trying to find a spot. Go to the back of the Target parking lot. There's plenty of room. And I'll see y'all there. Anyway, I hope this helps. Let's all shoot to have a mind as creative and intuitive as Steve Jobs, and maybe even better. Have a good night.